Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage. My name is Spanj 1.9. Where is it? Don't know where it is. Not here. I don't know what's going to happen when 1.9 comes out, which is is already due out when you're watching this episode, to be honest. But at the time of recording, I know it was delayed, I think, until the 20th. Anyway, it might have changed by now. Who knows? Point is, it's not here yet, and I don't know what's going to happen to my save game when it does come here, because this save game is already pretty unstable. I get COQ errors when I start it up. It does start up still. I am backing everything up. All the bases and blueprints and stuff like that are all backed up and stuff anyway. Point is, when 1.9 does drop, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue this series. Hopefully I could do a few more episodes on it and stuff, but we will have to wait and see. Anyway, for now, welcome back, and I've been busy in the base and stuff, and I'm growing my own pentaxid now, which is lovely. Look at this. This is freaking fantastic. Let me just connect, because I'm pretty sure this will give me 2 each, and just that one little plot will give me 18. Okay, which is crap, frankly. But I ran out of resources to build more. So there we go. I have still got 8 more plots to fill it up with. What I need is Promethean. So I had quite a bit of Erestrum that I could turn into the gel, but I ran out of not Promethean, Pentaxid and Promethean in order to create more Pentaxid seeds. So actually I should be able to now, if I craft some more Promethean pellets, and now that I've got that, I should hopefully be able to craft some more seeds, right? That's the plan. So let me get like 100 pellets. Go. Make that happen. Right? That chops them up quite nicely, that does. And then if we go downstairs, a little tour of the base while I'm here, you know, look at this. I'm actually using my space station that I restored. We'll go to the third TAM, which is invisible at the moment, and we'll craft this Pentaxid Nucleus Large. I haven't unlocked the high yield one, which gives you a yield of 6. If you ever actually manage to unlock the red Pentaxid crystal, 6 per freaking thing. That's more than enough to live on. Even with half a dozen plot sections. It's not half a dozen plots, but half a dozen sets of 9. I call a set of 9 one plot. I don't know why. Anyway, let's get 8 more of these things. Let's see if we can gather 8 of those from the resources I got here. I had the Erestrum gel in there. I went a bit nuts on the Erestrum gel. I actually ran out of ingots, which was silly of me, really. Anyway, right. So we're growing our own Pentaxid. I have got some ammunition lined up for the Raven, because that was running a little bit low on everything. So we got some bullets, we got some missiles, we got some more bullets. We got some more missiles. There we go. Okay, that's pretty much all it can take for now, but there is spares when we come back. I want the Raven ready, because she's going to go into combat. Because, ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that Wednesday last week I planned to stream the final stream for my cargo SV, my internet decided it was having a day off, and I couldn't, despite multiple attempts, get a stream going. It was weird, because I had internet connection, but I didn't at the same time, and then the stream was starting and then cutting off and blah 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 blah. Anyway, I had to give up in the end, but I did stream for a bit in my Discord, which seemed a hell of a lot more stable than streaming on YouTube or Twitch, which is like, what? Anyway. This is the SS Longcut, called the Longcut because Mr. Longcut, one of my subscribers, gave an incredible and generous donation that I felt absolutely compelled to thank him in more than just words. So this ship is in his honor, the SS Longcut cargo carrier. Once again, thank you, Longcut. It was an insane donation, dude. Again, and I'm going to be talking about it for a while, probably. Anyway, here she is, all textured and painted and completed and finished, and even we did a little test run on Discord as well, and she performs wonderfully. Wonderfully, if I may say so myself. However, there was some naysaying going on. There was some naysaying from a particular chap called Draconis. For those of you who do catch my live streams, you might know Draconis. He's my Twitch moderator. Lovely guy, really nice, really helpful. Hey, Draconis. Draconis thinks that the long cut here is incapable of 4G flight. He did math to make this statement. He actually used mathematics. And I say to him, screw your math. This ship will do 4G. She'll do 4G no problem. Don't you worry about it. Oh, yes. She will fly in 4Gs. The one problem I have, though, is getting this ship from around, because I didn't give it a warp drive. It was already pretty hefty anyway on the CPU. Giving it a warp drive as well would just seem a little bit excessive. And also, you know, most of the time it's just going to be docked to a CV anyway. I figured a warp drive was probably unnecessary. An unnecessary expense from the CPU point of view. But here she is on the inside as well. You power her up. You can have a little look-see. Turn my torch off. Get some ambiance going on in here. Ambiance. I added some vents to the back window there because you can see through the back window and see the core. Which I have an issue with, being able to see the core and stuff. Anyway, there you go. There's the main corridor down the center here. We've got little dock LCDs. I haven't gone mad with the LCDs because they're just so time consuming, and I hate doing them. Basically, we've got some nice ambiance at the front here. We've got armor lockers. We've got the O2 station in here eventually. A couple of fridges, some extra storage. In the middle of the corridors, you might notice some extra little storage lockers there as well. And then shutter doors where you can access each of the attached cargo pods. Now, yes, this will be on the workshop. The cargo pods will be on the workshop. The space station will be on the workshop, and with the CV will be on the workshop. When I will do that, I don't know. As soon as I can, you know. As soon as I can. It's not easy at the moment, and you probably know why. So, so yeah, the next problem is where am I going to stick it in order to dock it to the ship, and that leads me on to the next problem with this particular design, is that I have 4 cargo SV pods docked to this thing, and in order to transport the entire lot around via a CV warp, I'll need to undock the little SV pods, dock them to the CV, and then dock the main ship to the CV. So there's a lot of docking and undocking and redocking and undocking and docking and undocking and docking. But yeah, just look at that lift. I tap the spacebar then, and Mr. Dragonis thinks this thing can't handle a 4G planet. I don't know where he gets off. I honestly don't know. Anyway, Lipida, let's get out of here. We're gonna have to power on the main CV because this thing has been like put in hibernation, you know, for a while. It's bless it. It's been in hibernation, and I'll also need to do a little bit jiggery pokery because I will need to transfer some of the materials and such back onto this ship from the station, just so I can actually operate it again. At the moment, it's turns even with no thrusters on. That's kind of interesting. Let's reverse you up a bit out of the way of the station there. There we go. Yeah, I'll need some basic supplies and whatnot. Construction, food, meds, that sort of stuff. Replant the garden. As you can see, it all died. I don't necessarily need to replant the garden, but there we go. It will probably be useful. I don't know how long I'm going to be away from the station, you know. But this is the routine I'll need to do. Undock each of these. Slap them into the bay here. They'll dock here. Like that. Get each one of these and redock them. And then I'll find somewhere to dock the ship itself. Bingo. I don't know how, but that is docked. And that will do. It's difficult to dock an SV that's the size of a CV. That's a CV. Right, so the last thing is then to get the Raven. And then we are... Oh yeah, and do some jiggery-pokery with the boxes, and then we are good to go. I should mention as well, I was having some issues with power. And what I did is I built these 14 solar power plants. And literally, they're all exactly the same, or near enough. Each of them have got 8 advanced constructors in the back of them. 14 solar panels, and 4 or 5 solar capacitors. That's it, pretty much. No shields, no CPU extensions. They're wildly over CPU, but it doesn't matter because they don't have generators. There's nothing to explode. So you can run them at 0% efficiency. And the 8 advanced constructors are just pouring out power cells. Just that I lined up like 20,000 power cells per constructor. Times that by 8. Each one of these solar plants is just pouring out these. Well, I say pouring out. It is creating these. I've been many hours in game now and slept several times to speed things along. So our power woes will hopefully be over thanks to those 4 solar power plants. We'll see. I obviously still need Promethean and Pentaxid for other reasons, so they're still a priority. Anyway, there we go. Everything is docked. Everything is docked. Alrighty. We don't have anything in the input boxes, so I'm going to go ahead and just fill this up with some stuff from Starside Base. And I'll put some food and meds in the fridge, and that'll be it, basically. We'll move on from there. It's just quite a good opportunity to kind of take stock of what the hell we've got and what the hell we don't have, though. And we don't have a lot of anything. We're doing okay for like iron and titanium, but everything else we are down to scraps, really. And we have a lot of components like electronics and computers, energy matrices, and flux coils and stuff. We have a lot of that, but like there's our magnesium, for example, which we'll need to go and mine. I think probably the best at it. But like cobalt, silicon, copper, and neo, we are never ever going to have a lot of ingots, and we're definitely always going to have like more raw components than we are actual raw resources and stuff like that. But yeah, it's looking very thin on the ground resource wise. So I've taken basically half of the usable stuff from here and chucked it over here. And there we go. That's the input bit sorted. So anyway, we're staying pretty low cool, but we're going to where hopefully most of the resources that we need are. Now, this planet has potentially got Thathium, Gold, Erestrum, Promethean, and Zascosium on it. But it is a lava nascent with 4 Gs of gravity. The same 4 Gs of gravity that I'm told we can't fly the long cut cargo hauler in. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, we are ready. Let's go. Let's freaking warp out of here. Ship is so light now. There we go. And straight away, there's a camera, an emirate. Any supply, atmospheric defense, Dion 3, repair station, big junk field over there. Nothing sneaking up on me this time. Okay, yeah, the camera is the series. Oh, there's two here. Of course there is. Alright, where the fudge do we park? We need to park somewhere safe outside of patrol areas of things like the Veras and whatnot. Honestly, I think sometimes the safest thing is like right on the atmosphere. Patrol vessels very rarely go anywhere near right next to the atmosphere. But I could be wrong about that. I'm thinking that trade station over there, 5 kilometers, maybe outside the patrol radius. Or possibly, certainly that junk field. Yeah. But I'm worried that junk field is like got Xerax defenses in it, you know? And might set off a reinforcements thing. Okay, maybe here will be okay. The only thing nearby is the camera, which is not to say the camera is to be devalued in any way as a serious threat. But at 20 kilometers away, Tavira is also 20 kilometers away. The Aramat and stuff are all the way over the other side of the planet. Nothing I don't think is patrolling over here. We have a drone incoming. The problem is, obviously, if I need to make a quick getaway with this ship, with the long cut here, it ain't happening. Because I can't dock it while it's got all of its little pods docked to it, you know? So, yeah. This better be a safe place to sort all this out. If not, it could be in serious trouble. It could be in big doo-doos. The way that resets every time you power it on or off, or on or off, or on or off, or on. It's the same with these things here. Just stay open, you buggers. Alright, now then. We've got to dock everything to the long cut here. This is a very delicate process. We're sort of lining it up a little bit. Forward a bit, back a bit, that sort of thing. Can't use the O key because it's not O'd, so I have to just sort of use the crosshair to line it up with the top hatch there. Bingo. And then I should pop out the top of that little section there. There we go. And that seems to work lovely. Right. I got to do this for the rest of them now. And there we go. We're ready to go. We have all our cargo pods on board. Our cargo lift SV is ready. Oh, crap. No, it's not. We're missing one thing. And that is the Raven, which we know can deal with 4G. It's already done it. It's already done it. Somehow, I don't really know how this thing is able to deal with 4G. It was never designed for it, but just as a kind of proof of concept, really more than anything, that you can actually dock multiple SVs to an SV. There you go. Bingo. I probably will take... I'll leave it for now, but I probably will take the meds out of the Raven and put it into the long cut here. Okay. Quick check. Nothing on sensors. Beautiful. Everything was over 20 kilometers away last time I checked. So here we go. We are going to Sal test. It's quite an apt name, really, isn't it? Sal test. To test whether RSV can actually deal with 4G's gravity. Now, like I said, our good friend Draconis did math the thrust ratio here of the statistics page, and he said, no, you can't do a 4G in that planet. It won't deal with it. I say nay, and I'm not doing this via math. I'm doing this via feeling, gut instinct, and see pants freaking flying. 4G planet ain't gonna know when to hit it. And I don't mean literally. I mean, you know, it'll be fine. But here we go. Let's find out for real. I hope the Cyclops is okay, and it will be there when we get back. I'm sure it will be fine. Alrighty, welcome to 4Gs. Welcome to 820 meters and holding and ascending. Draconis, back in your box. Back in your box. Okay, we've instantly got some resources on scope down here and here. These are the things I'm here for. We're here to set up some auto miner stuff, but also there's some junk about as well. Look at all that stuff over there. Down on a 4G planet, I would hope that that stuff is damn well worth it, you know? Anyway, how much fuel have we got? 144 minutes of fuel. 200 minutes if we're flying around. It would seem interesting. If we're hovering, we have less than if we're moving. I like that. The lift thrusters maybe a little bit too hungry. Have an ascent moon. Expect high Xenaxian scumbag presence. Lots of drones and POIs and stuff. Now, doing POIs on this planet is kind of not really worth it. It's just a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, we'll dispatch that drone there, and let's have a look. See, we got a gold deposit here. Gold deposit. All right, more drones to deal with. Now, gold deposits we can't auto mine, but we may as well just dig it up. The gunship doing excellent work, I suppose. Not gunship, sorry. Cargo hauling dropship. Here we go. Now, of course, remember, we can't take CVs down on this planet. It forbids us. Let's have a quick look at the map, actually. What do we have there? We do have absolutely everything that it said it could potentially have. Sathium, including Sathium meteorites, Promethean, Zirconium, Arestrum, and gold. Gold. Let's land this papa. Oh my god, the thrust is just ridiculous. You wouldn't believe. Okay, the reverse thrust is struggling, but it is also able to do it. That is brilliant. Okay, I just wanted some flat land to park on here, and it's like flat land. You're on a lava nascent planet, mate. There is no such thing as flat land. Alright, we'll let the guns do the thing. It's clearing up all the aliens and nasty stuff around. And, oh, hello, there's my ass. Did you enjoy the view, everybody? We're going to connect to cargo pod number 1. There we go. Select our drill. Find the fucking gold deposit. It's disappeared. I don't know where it's gone. There it is. Thank you. And diggy diggy. Get us some gold, people. Pretty sure that is the worst gold deposit in the history of gold deposits. 2 gold ore. I'm not even joking. That's it. That was the entirety of that gold deposit. Okay, moving swiftly on before I just rage quit the game entirely. There's another deposit down here. Let's go and check that out. And there's quite a lot of drones here. This thing is really not made for combat. It's really not made for combat. It's not very maneuverable. Bit of a... Got the lasers, sure. It has got the turrets, sure. Is that dead already? I think it's dead. I'm shooting a corpse. Flogging a dead drone. This is a Zirconium deposit. It's a very small Zirconium deposit. But I think all the deposits in Star Salvage are very small. I don't think I've seen one bigger than very small. Maybe small, but that's about it. Okay, so we're going to carry on looking around. I'm going to see if there's a couple over here that seem to be guarded by Xeraxian scumbags, so they're probably Arestrum or something, or maybe larger deposits or whatever. But I'm going to scout around, see what deposits we can find. We're going to pick the best ones to put our auto miners down onto. All right, so we've discovered all the deposits. I've dug up the last 2 gold, or the last 1 gold deposit as well. Okay, so what we got is we got 2 Arestrum deposits here. This one here is out of range of all these defenses, so we can actually put an auto miner on that one safely. The Sathium one is obviously then right next to a Rados missile silo, which is lovely. The only Promethean deposit down here is this one, which is nestled right next to a power station, supply station, Rados-based defenses all the way around it. And there's a Zirconium one there as well. It's small, so that one over there is very small. It would be lovely to put an auto miner on these 2, and it would be great to put an auto miner on this one. And the Sathium, I'm not as bothered with, but I don't know, if we can get rid of that Rados missile silo, I think the power station can't shoot it. Maybe the comm center can. But that's it. That is all the deposits on the planet. So, I think what we're going to do is, first of all, prioritize this Promethean deposit. That's the real kicker, that one there. So let's go ahead and get that. I think we'll see what the Raven's like. I don't think the Raven was in this high gravity last time I tried to fly it. And when I did try and fly it, it was... let's just say lethargic in its performance. So I don't know if this is going to work. But let's give it a go. We'll see if the Raven can pop the turrets off these bases, because they haven't got shields or anything. So we do have the advantage here. And here it is. Here is the situation. All right. So we've got defense stations. Everything has very short range. So this defense post that I'm right next to right now would normally get me getting shot by. I have to get within 250 meters, I think it is, for it to start shooting me. See when it stops, actually. 230, 240, yeah, 240 meters, and they're out of range. Which with Xerax weapons is very short range, so even my weapons are going to be even shorter range. Oh, and there's some robots, look. Yeah, you're going to have to take them out. You're going to have to take them out, guys, because they will wreck my shields. Look, they're already doing it, in fact. I'll leave the gat to do something about that. You want to maybe kill them? You want to maybe kill them? Maybe a little bit quicker. I don't know. They're absolutely wrecking my shields, dude. Get on it. Crikey. A bunch of a-holes. This is what happens when you rely on turrets. They take forever. Another 30% shields. They've all got bloody laser weapons, of course, haven't they? Yeah. One more robot. Well. And then that guy down there. This is my landing site. So we'll park here. This seems as flat as it's going to be, I guess. Okay. That'll do. Thrusters disengage. Shields are back up to 100%. Lovely. Alright, now I've got the challenge of actually getting from inside the ship here to to the Raven in 4 Gs of gravity. Okay. This will be fine. This will be absolutely fine. Let me just do one quick reconnoiter. Because there are these rocks here, which are Zascosium rocks. And as you can see, you can mop up like all sorts of like bits and bobs with that. Lovely. Perks of being on a difficult planet. You get some pretty cool stuff. Oh, well, there we go. I do need to change my armor out, actually. So what I'm going to do is take the radiation boost and that off. Keep that medium armor as is. We're going to take the combat armor here with jetpack, because we're going to need it armor, possibly. Maybe the radiation, maybe the insulation. Let's see what we need. Outside temperatures is 5.5 rad, so we will need, I think, radiation protection. It's 4 rads, yeah. So we'll need a radiation boost. Outside temperature is 25 degrees, or 3 degrees, sorry. 3 degrees, this is good up to -5 to 55. So we don't need temperature. We will need armor and jetpack then in that case. Okay, there we go. And we're armed with our standard sort of loadout of this guy here. And a few other bits and bobs. 2 claim calls on me. There's that top hatch, actually. Here we go then. Jetpack on. Yeah, that's what it's like jetpacking on a 4G planet, ladies and gents. Alright. The Raven will lift off. Okay, good. Let's give it a second to charge its shields. It's got 11 minutes of power. Reload its missiles. Give ourselves a little bit of room to maneuver. I'm going to take out that defense first over there. So we have to be very careful here, because she does just sort of fall out of the sky, it would seem. Yeah. If I'm ever so slightly on a wonk, she falls out of the sky. Alright. Her primary thrust is the main way she flies, basically. Anything less than that, and she's in trouble. So, I might go through some pentaxid here, taking these defenses out. But, she is capable of flying. Just about. Whereas the main issue is with the ground troops. 3 missiles still. Yeah. At least she falls well, so if I can pop up. Come on, baby. A little bit of lift. A little bit of lift. She sort of accelerates and then stops, look. Really bizarre. Do some wiggles. There we go. Okay, so that defense is dealt with. It's so dark. Right, then we got this radar space here. I don't know what's on that. And then this power station here. This is the main thing. I think I can get under the guns on that, though. And this radar space is incredibly well armed. How freaking well armed it is. That is ridiculous. So can we sneak down this little valley here? I think. And just pop up and go, hey, yeah. Oh, That's oh boy, that's a lot of fire. And then I got some prick behind me shooting me up the bum. Let's not use my rockets on those guys. There we go. Okay, I could really use some extra thrust. I could really use some extra lift thrust. It's just not quite cutting it. Fortunately, I did bring some extra thrusters with me. And I got 24 jet thrusters here that I can maybe equip the Raven with. Now let's have a look. The Raven has got 10,000, 10,000. I can't get the drone out of that. Freaking kidding me right now? My God. Nothing simple. There's nothing straightforward. No, I'm playing Empyrion. Absolutely nothing is straightforward. Nothing is simple. Okay. Let's slap some emergency lift thrusters on this thing, shall we? This ain't going to be pretty, guys, but I'm just going to slap one there. Maybe slap one. Look at this sort of weird thing here. Slap one there. You get the idea. We'll just slap some thrusters about. There we go. Well, I think that will probably do. That brings us up to 30. Wow, barely any change on the CPU, but it will be a lot of change on the thrust of that ship. Okay. Temporary extra thrustage. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now we've got a little bit extra. Extra sway. That's a little bit more flexible, isn't it? Right. The high G kit for the Raven. I'm a little low on rockets though, even though I topped up the rockets on this thing. I'm not sure I've got enough rockets to go through all the turrets. And the generators are a little bit strained. Let's see, where is the red light on that? There it is. Maximum range. Oh, that's much better. One down. Out of range. Come on, reload. The thing about these ion cannons is they are so easy to dodge. We only need to take off, I think, one side of the turrets on this thing. Like this corner here, basically, and then the others can't shoot us, you see? Oh, he says. Need to get in there and just core it, you know? That's my rockets. Down to Gats. Let's see if we can just get in and sneak this. Get below its guns. Oh boy. Oh crap. Power station's now in range. Let's recharge those shields. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Fighting is nasty business, guys. I should have bought some spare bloody rockets. I'm such an idiot. Now I've got to maneuver while holding a trigger down on the GAT. It's just not conducive to accurate firing. It really isn't. There we go. Okay, we got that one down. So we got that corner. Now, I think with the power plant, we can just get underneath it. Like this. Oh boy. Taking shots, I think, from that base. Okay, yeah, we're underneath the guns there. So we should be able to get in and core it, right? I'm not being shot. I'm not being shot. I'm not being shot. These are the worrying moments. It's like, can I park you? How are you suddenly going to be able to find something to shoot? Because sometimes the turrets take a little while to decide that they can shoot you. But the best thing to do is just to sit there for a time. I don't really fancy running the gauntlet, as it were, parking the ship underneath the base, running around and trying to get into the stairs, because it looks like those guns can shoot you from pretty much everywhere apart from here. Thing is, I'm pretty sure they have got an angle on my engines. They're just deciding not to shoot it for some reason. Really, kind of like, do I go or do I stay? Alright, we go. We go. We turn off the thrusters. Leave the shields on. That'll at least give us a little while to react if we need to. Can't even climb stairs in this gravity. At least the elevators work, though. Good job. All right. What was that? Single shot from the bloody turrets. I hear a lot of spawning of little robot-y dudes. Alright, we've got some loot there. But I am interested in the core. Oh boy. Four switches for what I don't know. Lots of sentry guns. I cannot remember this POI. It is an old POI, and I have a really nasty feeling that it's one of the ones that just completely self-destructs when you flip it the switches to kill it. Oh, that was close. Hello. Bye bye. Nice work. Well done, ship. Good job. Okay, yeah, we do have to go down, as I don't think 4 is anywhere in there. Yeah, it's down the bottom here. It's definitely one of those POIs where you want to loot it before you kill it. And I'm pretty sure everything frickin' explodes. If I remember correctly, the core is under here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. In that case, never ye mind. Mine now. Probably gonna get shot by the other base, isn't it? Hang on, is it even powered on? Power on. Ooh! Yeah! It's getting shot. Okay, take the core out. Okay. That better not be my SV it's killing, right? What would be shooting that? Nothing would be shooting that, right? It's just being shot by all the bases around it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I take the core out of it. Take the core out. Okay. They won't shoot it anymore. They probably won't shoot it if I wonder how much damage they've done. Probably did a number on it, I don't know. Right, we need to take this thing out right now. But I've not taken out the guns on the side where the entrance is. I mainly just blow my way through. We'll just shoot our way through. I'll pick a corner block because that's a good idea, isn't it? Breach? Oh, oxygen tank. Sure. Boom. Get rid of that glass pane as well. Go on. Off your trot. That is one tough glass pane. Okay, there we go. We have a way in. Right, so we'll park the ship here. In the nook. In the nook. Thrusters off. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky jump. Normally it wouldn't be a tricky jump, but that's a tricky jump, but I got it. Right, I'm in. See a spawn pad there. I know they're very valuable, but I don't want to deal with the things that come out of it. Right, let's give myself a cheeky little heal. Right, it's one block drop, but that's quite a savage drop. Alright, there we go. I think that opens that door, but also pops out them buggers. Still, my combat armor is doing a wonderful job. Doing a lovely job. Is that the way to the core? Yeah. Okay. Can't damage that. There's a switch. There is a way in there. I think there's a trap door in there. I just need to figure out where that trap door is. Ah, screw that. I'm not jumping up there anyway. There's no point. There's no way I'm jumping up there. Right. Yeah, I can't remember this one. Again, it's a really old base. And I think all I've done before is just blown my way through the glass or something, you know? Yeah, I started to think the trapdoor is actually probably... Oh, hello. Code. Interesting. I don't accept your code. I only accept my own code, and that is shoots things. I think I got a drone. I've definitely got a drone. I think my turret has dealt with it though. What absolute bossed it. Look, what a turret. What a dude. What does this do? I think. Another one? Come on, jetpack. You can do this. Up you go. There you go. Oh yeah. Killing Xerax. Bringing it on. Lovely stuff. Out of range anyway. Alright, how the hell am I going to get the core out of this thing? Let's do a little reconnoiter. Okay. Maybe if I can get up there. But that, I think, just drops down into this. Right? And then... yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember how to get that. I got nothing that can go through that either. I got no C4 on me. So there is. I'm like, can I take the generators out? Maybe. I might be able to take the generators out. Pretty sure these vents just like cut through doors and stuff like that. I don't think they really lead anywhere. Yeah. That goes outside. That opens that door. Take your giblets. Take your giblets. Thank you. I think maybe it won't be that one, you know. Little drone. No, that's... yeah, literally. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do with this one, shut it down, is blow up the generators. Just kill the generators. I might be able to shoot through the wall with the Raven here until I can get to the core. I don't think I've got the bullets for that. I think it'll be just enough just to... The armored glass is in the way. And that armored glass is in the way. 100 bullets. Less than 100 bullets. There's a generator. One generator. Reload. 2 generator. Base is offline. Okay, good. Alright, well, we're safe then. We can now bring in the dropship and dismantle these bases. There we go. Mission somewhat successful at the kind of the very limits of my resources that I brought with me. Which is stupid, really, wasn't it? There we go. Okay. But it works. The whole sort of SV dropship thing works, guys. It freaking works. Really well, as well, you might add. We have just secured ourselves a Promethean. Well, actually, the Promethean deposit might not be secure because I think pretty much if I try and park over this thing, that supply station is probably going to shoot me. Can it shoot me down on the ground here? No. It can't, actually, in fairness. But it's only got a couple of turrets, so it's not going to be very difficult to take out at all. Let's park and loot this power station. But that will have to wait until the next episode, ladies and gents, because we've run out of time today. But the good news is it works. The long cut. I'm coming to a workshop near you very soon. And so will all the loot. Oh no, that won't be coming to the workshop. But in the next episode, I'll show you all the looting and stuff of these bases. We'll take that last one out. And I might actually capture this base, turn it into a little teleport hub or something. It's got the space for it. I don't know. It'd be good to have a little teleporter here, but to be honest, I'm going to need this ship here to go around and manage these auto miners, and I don't have any intention of leaving it here, so I'm like, meh, maybe it's not worth it. In any case, there we go. 4 Gs. Draconis, suck it. All right, ladies and gents, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.